Good morning to everyone who is watching this video. Not morning, afternoon, or whenever it is you're watching this video. I will not tell you your name just to keep the mystery. Ha ha ha. And welcome to my new channel. For those of you who've seen the last video, you know that I have absolutely no idea what I am doing, and because of the lack of voiceover that I am currently up to doing. What am I saying? But anyway, yeah. In this video, I will mainly be discussing this creature that I have made a couple years back. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy the video. The creature, well, was mainly supposed to be like this concept of like a pencil as a dragon, but I decided to give it like a fancy cool name, and thus I called it the Carbonic Crystal Claw. On a biological standpoint, it just works like however a dragon works, but whenever it inhales oxygen, it respiratory things in their respiratory system. You know, like how you breathe in air, you get the oxygen into your bloodstream, and then the carbon dioxide that's left in your blood goes out of your body. Instead, this creature sort of has a special gland that sort of collects all the carbon dioxide, thus causing the creature to like breathe out hot air instead of carbon dioxide. This gland will be located like somewhere next to the esophagus, and it'll be like an opening inside the mouth and sort of like inside the windpipe of the creature. That way it can actually like a sort of, actually collect the carbon dioxide gas from the lungs traveling through said windpipe. In this gland, which I am now going to call the chrysalis gland, we'll say that there's a special enzyme that sort of mixes with the carbon dioxide gas into a new substance that when it comes into contact with air sort of hardens and, let's say, sticks to objects. Two more of these glands will be located somewhere near their arms, so that say a baby version of these carbonic crystal claws, as they go about their day, the enzyme that would usually mix with the carbon dioxide inside the body does so externally. So say the creature's just going about its day, and as it sort of swings its claws around as it plays or whatever, all the carbon dioxide just sort of gets stuck to the enzyme secreting from the place where the claws would be and crystallizing there, gathering and gathering until it becomes fully fledged claws, and this enzyme and it reaches an age where this enzyme stops being produced within its claws. With the crest on its head as well as the claws, I just came up with them while drawing it. So like a little design thingy that just came about in the middle of the moment, like you're drawing something, then you just decide, ooh, this will look good on the character, so yeah, I just added that along. As well as the idea of me just taking away its legs. Like, it was originally supposed to have legs, but then I just decided to take it away. So yeah, but either way, I think that actually benefited the drawing in the end. The wings I originally tried to make as similar as possible to like pencil shavings. That way it can look more like a pencil, because this dragon was originally, the original concept for this dragon was to be a dragon version of a pencil, like a pencil if it was a dragon instead of like a pencil. You get what I'm trying to say, or am I just rambling now? But yeah. For some reason, when I was coming up with the background for the dragon, I, for some reason, wanted it to be like in a coastal region. So when I was thinking of like where this thing would live. I decided to put like a little cave system that would normally end up at like a beach or something. I don't know why I chose that, but I ultimately decided on it because I thought it was really cool. In fact, like when I was originally making it, I figured there would be like different variations of it, like how in Pokemon they have like Alolan versions of regular Pokemon, like an Alolan Zapdos, I think, or something. But you get the idea. This idea came about when I was thinking of like color pencils and how that would look. So if you ever want to see me like draw those for the first time, just comment, subscribe, do whatever the other YouTubers usually say in their videos. I'm new to this, so I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Either way, I also wanted to like add sort of like different abilities for it, because see how this one just takes carbon dioxide and turn it into like a crystallus form, so basically dry ice. I wanted other variations of the creature to do something very similar to that, like for example, the light blue would be an ice dragon, the red a fire dragon, and etc. Having then thought about the colors for those guys made me realize I had not really chosen what the colors for the carb this one how what the colors for the base variation of this dragon would be. So I originally started playing around with it, like yes, I wanted to use peach for like the skin tone, but then I realized that would look better on like the claws or like certain patches of lighter bits on it. So then I struggled on what the colors would originally be, until I decided to just go with orange, as you can see right now. Overall, I'd say that this drawing has turned out really good, and I will most definitely be using it for any other project that comes about in the future. I would also like to add that I am pretty new to making videos on YouTube, so this audio will not be the best for a very, very, very long time of my quote unquote career as a YouTuber. So just keep that in mind. The art will progress, and my plan for the future, like for the next two videos, will be that I will be redrawing one last thing from my old art, and then I'll try to make something completely original purely for video. So if anyone has any ideas on how I can improve upon my video making skills for lack of a better term, just let me know in the comments. And if you're someone who I know in real life, just tell me. So thank you very much to anyone who actually watches these videos. I honestly appreciate you now because of, you're watching and someone who's just starting this gig and from their beginnings and whatever. So yeah, thanks. And I'll see you in the next video as I leave you to watch how I struggle with, not struggle, but how I overcome challenges with the background. So yeah, see you next time.